I get in front of a lot of people who do professional services, some kind of derivation or variation of selling professional services. And oftentimes sales is kind of like a little taboo. Maybe some of you were like that before you joined the program, but I just want you to know that today, unapologetically sales, and we'll use language like prospects and closing and all of that kind of stuff. You know, operations and finance and marketing and all those things are important. That's not me. We're gonna do sales only. Right, so when you think about this topic, there are possibly some operational or some financial fixes to charging more, to charging what you're worth, to charging a rate that is more consistent with the value that you bring. Today, though, we're only talking about the sales portion of it. And one thing I want to point out is charging what you were worth or charging something that was more proportional to the value that you brought was very intuitive. You'd probably already be doing it. Awesome, this is a talk in two parts. The first part is about you. The second part is about your prospects. First thing I want to talk about, or the exercise that we should do that everybody should participate in, unless if you've done it the last month or two with your coach, is the hourly rate exercise. Does everybody have like an amazing idea of what they make per hour every hour that they work, or not really? Not really? Perfect. So here we're gonna do the hourly rate exercise. There's 260 working days per year for most people. This is pre-vacation. This is less weekends. So you take 260 minus the number for your non-working days. And that's the number of days you're gonna work in a year. How many hours do you work per day? Be honest. Because answering email from 8 to noon counts, or midnight counts in your hourly rate if that's what you do. What are you gonna pay yourself total income 2022? So this is your salary and bonuses and distributions and whatever you're gonna pay yourself. Total income, all that it is, two numbers. Total income, total hours you work, forget billing. Are you happy or sad? If you are sad faced, decide to do something about it. Fair enough, right? Take some action. Email your coach or your account attorney to somebody that holds you accountable right now. Text somebody, whatever. Make a decision. I'm gonna raise my hourly rate. I'm freaking pissed about it. Make a decision. If you're sad face, make a decision. If you're happy face, you can check emails. The rest of the talk is not for you. So we start with a healthy and supportive attitude or belief system. And then this belief system dictates the way that we behave. And behavior is basically doing the right volume of the right kinds of things. So if we look at something where we're very successful, you're probably doing the right volume of the right kinds of things. I don't run marathons. I think y'all are crazy that run marathons, but I know marathon runners, and marathon runners, they prep and they've got this wild schedule that's like 6 months in advance, and they've got diet and all that kind of stuff, and they do the exact right amount of the exact right things. And then they show up on Saturday and just do it. And it's not about Saturday, it's about the 6 months of the exact right volume of the exact right amount of things. And then now we can talk about going about those things that we do with the right technique. Any kind of reaction that anybody has to money is anchor-based. When your prospective client says, that's reasonable, it's reasonable compared to the pre-existing anchor. When the prospect says, that's a lot, it's a lot compared to the pre-existing anchor. When a prospect says, that's cheap, which probably doesn't happen, it's cheap compared to the pre-existing anchor. So your prospective clients, anytime that the money conversation comes up, it is 100% anchor-based. So right now, if you're getting in trouble for what you charge, if it's difficult, if you have to fight them, and then if we look at your new hourly rate and you talk about raising your prices and whatever you're raising your prices to, and you know you're gonna have to fight for that, just know everything that you do has to be related to that prospect's anchor.